And we're live right from Hurricane Softball Field once again. This is your last regular season broadcast for the iNetwork for the 2021-22 school year. I'm Braden Vick. I'm doing the commentary here, of course. And with me will be co-commentator and producer Coach Miller over there. Of course, we got two good ball teams, two very good softball teams here. You've got the visiting Satsuma Gators. They're 17-8 overall. They're 4-0 in their area. They won their area. And, of course, they're coming up against the Alma Bryant Hurricanes. And the last time these two teams played, Alma Bryant won 2-1 in Satsuma. You know, I'm expecting a very good game. It's going to be highly competitive right down to the last inning. You know, if we take a look at Alma Bryant here, yeah, they're 27-10, Alma Bryant, from what I can see. One of the top teams in the state. We're looking to win their area tournament and go far in the state playoffs. So, yeah. I also want to congratulate three soccer players. I want to congratulate Jemiah Martin, Blakey Horn, and Jessica Jawdy for signing with the University of Mobile to continue their soccer careers. You know, up there near 8 Mile. I just want to say big round of congratulations to them. Now, Alma Bryant, I mean, it seemed to be on a bit of a skid. They've lost 4 out of the last 6, including an 8-7 loss to Foley on last Tuesday. They'll be looking to get things right against Satsuma, and then they'll end up the regular season tomorrow against St. Paul's away. Before, you know, on May the 3rd, they'll be facing off against Theodore in the playoffs, looking for revenge on Theodore for that home loss they suffered earlier on in the season on April 4th. So here we go. We're about to get things underway here as they look set to about play the national anthem. As these two teams look to have finished the regular season strongly here against each other, this will be a very good softball game. Before we go there, I'd like to go over to Coach Miller to say how they did in spring break. Baseball is getting hot at just the right moment.
Yeah, thank you, Braden. We're going to go ahead and get my mic going, too. Actually, over spring break, we was able to win 2 out of 3 against Theodore going into that spring break. The weekend there before, actually that Thursday, Friday, we had that series. So we swept the 2 games that we needed to sweep in area play. The third one's a tiebreaker in case there was any tiebreakers within the area. One big 10-0, 16-9 in those games. And then the next week we faced we played another game early, which that was a non-area game, and then we went into the MGM series. And for us to be to get in the playoffs, we needed a sweep. MGM needed to win 1, and if MGM would have won 1 of the 2, they would have been area champs. We beat them the first night on a walk-off, and then come in the second day and went to MGM and beat them in the second game. Tanner Ewing picked up both of the wins for us on the mound. He come in relief for Connor English and picked up the win in the second one as well. So now, we didn't play the third game. There's no need in it. So now we'll be facing Fairhope this Friday, 5 o'clock, doubleheader. First game's at 5 in the 7A state playoffs.
Well, we're hoping that Alma Bryant does well. Pitcher for the Alma Bryant Hurricanes will be Jaylee Freeman, as always. Pitcher for the Satsuma Gators, if I can get everything up right. Pitcher for Satsuma Gators, if the internet wants to run well, is Madison Sawyer. So here we go now. Jaylee Freeman will be pitching, as Alma Bryant looks to get things back on track. Got a 2-0 count early on here. Let me get everything set up, and it's a 3-0 count early on. Not the best start, but you'll always be able to bounce back from those if you're a pitcher. And got her, strike one. Exactly what she needed there. She's bunted that one, trying to make sure she gets safe, and she does. That's a perfect bunting technique. Just enough distance to be fair, not enough distance to where they can easily throw you out. And Ainsley Brown's up next to bat for the Gators. They've got someone already on base. Think he's trying to bunt, stealing second. She got it. Safe. It's a 1-0 count. That's a smart base running there from Satsuma. And Satsuma's already got someone on second. Looking to steal third. Nope. Called ball. 2-0 count. A nice little bunt there. Safe. That's 1-0 Satsuma. And that's an RBI single. Satsuma's looking to frustrate Alma Bryant with the bunts. They've been able to do so early. Believe this is Donald up to bat. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just trying to see on the lineup here. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And safe. So Satsuma's got a really good start early on here against the Hurricanes. Starting 1-0 off the bunts. Turning bunts into hits is something apparently that's a Satsuma specialty. Again, looking for the bunt again. 1-1 count. And of course, seniors, if you have not submitted all your scholarship offers yet, please do so by the end of the day tomorrow if you want them read at Honors Day on Thursday. Also a reminder for all rising sophomores, juniors, and rising seniors to, as that will be ball 3, to go ahead and submit your preferred courses for the 2022-2023 school year with the new transition to the year-round classes. This is extremely important so that you don't get stuck in a class you don't want to be for the entirety of the year. Gardner's on first and second after that walk. Swinging a miss, strike one there. That's Madison Sawyer. Tagger. Tagger. Got her. Tagged out at third there. That's the first out of the inning. Bryant desperately needed that for sure. It's a 1-1 count. Swung foul. That's something for the audience to get. The 1-2 now. It's going to be pretty crucial if you want to get out of this inning with minimal runs conceded. Now we ball 2. That's ball 3. No, they did call her. They called her out. Strike 3. Bye-bye. See you later. Now, I believe this is Brooks at the bat. Believe that's her last name, but this is crucial. Bryant can get out of this one. That Satsuma made a strong start to the inning, but if Bryant can quiet down the bats, yeah, that will be crucial to any victory. Because last time out, it was a very low-scoring affair, with it being a 2-1 victory for the Hurricanes. That would be called ball. And yeah, the audience doesn't exactly like that call. Soon that's a strike. The scoreboard person thought that was a ball. And doesn't seem to be any danger of this being the next Angel Hernandez. If you know anything about MLB, Angel Hernandez, he has made some very questionable ball strike calls. This is not a questionable strike call, though. That is pretty cut and dry. 1-2 count. Yeah, Angel Hernandez is not a well-liked referee in MLB. That is strike 3, I think, and that should end the inning. Or not. I thought she swung and missed. But I guess not. They call that a foul? Must have been a bare foul ball. That's 2-2. Lots of twos. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swung right to a second base. Just tossed her. That ends the inning. Bye-bye. Top of the first is over. Satsuma 1. Alma Bryant nothing. Alma Bryant able to cool down the Satsuma bats after a strong start to the inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the first. And we're about to head into the bottom of the first. We've got Anna Akery coming up to bat. And Aker, of course, wearing number 7 for the Hurricanes. Pitcher is Madison Sawyer for the Satsuma Gators, as that will be an early strike call. I mean, not sure about that. I mean, it was in the middle, but it was lower than I would like the strike to be. Anyways, the 0-1 count. Oh, that's way too low. 1-all. Bryant baseball, of course, not the only team that's facing Fairhope in the state playoffs, because Bryant soccer is doing it too. They're also hosting that match that's coming up soon. So just be there to show your support for the Lady Hurricanes as they look to make an impact in the state playoffs after winning their area.
Yeah, that's May the 3rd. They'll be hosting actually first round state playoffs here. So make sure you come out and support our Lady Canes soccer team.
The 2-1 count turns into 3-1.
Also, both of our tennis boys and girls singles, both the Gardens, they made it to the semifinals, I do believe, in the state playoffs or state tournament for tennis. So good job there by the coaches and the Gardens.
3-1. Swung at that, swing and a miss. It's a full count now for the leadoff batter.
We got all kinds of things going on. I know we have a Kicking Canes, I guess a spring showcase coming up soon.
Yeah, it's coming up in about a week or two, yeah.
Yeah, just a lot of things going on here at Bryant right now.
And that theme is Y2K. To show support for KCD. It's popped up. That should be out if Satsuma can get their fielding in order, and they do. The center fielder will claim that, and it's Karen Wisher coming up.
Yeah, it looks like the Hurricanes have changed their lineup a little bit from what we've seen here in the past. So, switching things up. I know they lost a close game there to Foley. They were ahead.
Yeah.
Running into that game, and I think Foley come back. So, they played some tight games, lost some tight games here in the last 6 or 7 ball games they played.
Yeah, that's strike one there.
And this is a good Satsuma team, defending 5A state champions.
They've won their area, going 4-0 this year.
Yeah, I personally know some of the players or dads of some of the players on that team. Coach Bonds, he coached here for a little bit. His daughter.
Swing and a miss. That was high, but she swung and missed an 0-2 count. Coming up now for Wisher.
Also want to congratulate Lane Golf. Lane was the Optimist Club Player of the Week for his 2 home runs in 1 inning, 5 RBIs. One was a grand slam. The other one was a solo shot.
Pretty sure that was against Theodore, right?
Against Theodore, yes.
And I believe, was it that 16-9 showing?
It was.
Yeah. And Theodore, you let a guy get 2 home runs off you in 1 inning. That's probably when you should pack it up. Just cancel the baseball program.
And he had a couple more hits in that series too. So Lane played real good in that series. And
another foul ball. Yeah. Karen Wisher just keeping herself alive in that, narrowly scuffing that one. The 0-2 again. Swung, another foul.
She's fighting it off.
Mm-hmm.
As a pitcher here, even in softball, it's the same for baseball. 0-2, you don't want to give anything that the hitter can hit. You're trying to make them chase off the plate, and that ball was off the plate. And luckily enough, we was able to foul it off because we did get a good swing. We got a swing on it.
Mm-hmm. All right. She didn't bite that time.
Nope. And you kind of in baseball, there's a pitch limit, and you hate to. I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. You don't want to go right at them 0-2. You would like to throw something off the plate, make them chase, but also sometimes
another foul ball.
Sometimes I hate that we waste pitches there. I feel like sometimes it's not close enough. It's a wasted pitch, but I guess it is what it is. We've had some 0-2 hits this year against us. I wish we would have wasted some, and then we've had some 0-2s. I wish we would have went right at them.
It's just a game of luck in that case.
It is. softball and baseball, it is a game of luck. You have to have some luck on your side.
Yep, and there's the luck there's some good luck there. That's a single.
Yeah, that's a great at bat.
Mm-hmm.
At her 0-2, she followed off some pitches, foul ball.
4 foul balls on that one. Got her on base. Brooke Tillman's coming up, the catcher.
That was a good at bat.
Yeah, that's what y'all call a quality at bat.
Oh, most definitely. And I know coaches over there, that's kind of one of their things is quality at bats. They have a chart and everything on that. So.
Yeah, I see the chart on the home dugout for baseball.
Yeah.
Just a reminder of what you want to do. That's not a quality at bat. That's just a pop out to the pitcher. That's 2 outs. Allie Ladnier's up. And Bryant's going to make sure they don't have too slow of a start here because they don't want Satsuma to get too much ground to where where that task becomes Herculean. You want that task of catching up to be as simple as possible. That's going to be a 1-0. You see Bryant Athletics, excelling in all areas in the spring season. You love to see it.
I agree with that, Braden. We got some good things going on here, and if you're having questions about where you're sending your kid, come join the Bryant family because this is a great place to be. Great school, great academics, great athletics, and they're getting better all the way around. Beautiful facilities, beautiful school.
I want to talk about football, too, because we scheduled 2 games that I thought we probably wouldn't schedule. We've got Holtville from northern Elmore County. That's north of Montgomery. We've got them at home the first game, and then we travel to Tuscaloosa to take on Northridge at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's going to be that's going to be a good haul for the kids to go up there to Tuscaloosa. That's a good ways away from home. But hopefully it's preparing them to go into the playoffs and travel. That's what we look for. And that's the reason sometimes coaches schedule travel like that to teach your kids how to travel because, some kids just
that's good. Nice dink over the second baseman. Drop from the center fielder. And we've got runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Nice job there. Nice base running.
And it's Emma Hudson coming up.
Oh, Emma can change
Crucial.
the game in one swing.
One swing could be 3-1.
Oh, most definitely. So, like in baseball for years, we weren't able to do it this year. Actually, we had a travel date planned to go to Panama City and play in a tournament, but that tournament ended up being canceled for whatever reason. But we always try to plan some kind of away tournament. Just to prepare the
softball
guys.
Softball did, Southern Birmingham Metro, south of Birmingham around Vestavia Hills, whatnot. That trend away days, to Mountain Brook and just beating the living daylights out of Mountain Brook. In Bryant's case, I think we beat them 7-0 or something like that. And a hugely impressive win for the Hurricanes, beating the Spartans. At Spain Park, I think, is what that one was, that tournament. So no 1 count. That's way too high. Ball 1. The 1-1 coming up from Sawyer. And that's foul. She knows she shouldn't have swung at that.
Yeah.
She knows.
The ball was in. Still.
I don't know. It seemed like it more came off her bat than anything else, which is a sucky thing about it.
1-2 on the batter. 2 outs. Runners on first and third.
One of these pressure at bats here. And we leave 2 on base.
Well, after 1 complete, the score is Satsuma 1, Bryant 0. Bryant had 2 hits in that inning, left 2 runners on.
Including 1 in scoring position. And Emma Hudson, she'll be tuning herself out for that one. Just leaving the runners on base like that. And she may be harder on herself than the coach in this case. But it's 1-0, so we head towards the top of the second. We'll be back into this.
All right, here we go. We're going to start the top of the second inning. Satsuma Gators up to bat here.
All right.
A bit of ball.
I think we still got Freeman in there.
Number 7 there for Satsuma.
Yeah, number 7 there. As that will be a 1-0. That's a ball for sure.
Yeah, it looked like the ball was out a little bit.
Yeah, looked out to the left.
Let's see what the umpire gives here. Maybe 2-0.
Yeah, it should be 2-0. We're just waiting for scoreboard to update that. Count it strike. Yeah, 3-1. Okay. I was wondering if there was a ball earlier. Oh, it's 3-2. Whoa, what's happened? We got full count all of a sudden. Swing and a miss. Tosser. I mean,
yeah, we kind of lost count.
I could see definitely the ball, but I definitely didn't recall there being a second strike.
Yeah, we kind of lost count.
I think this is Medley coming up, number 14. She's playing catcher for Satsuma.
All right, one down for the Hurricanes.
And catchers in baseball, they seem pretty important to the hitting game, in baseball and in softball.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, a good catcher can make a bad pitcher look good. Just the way they handle the ball back there, the way they frame, make pitches that are outside look like they're strikes right on the corner.
That's an early 0-2, by the way.
So it is definitely beneficial for any softball, baseball team to have someone behind the plate that can handle the game. I coach our catchers on our.
That's 1-2. That's
nice
definitely
pitch.
a ball.
I coach our catchers for our baseball program, and I tell the guys, you have probably more to handle than anyone on the field. You can see the whole field. You have to call bunt coverages. You have to call first and thirds.
That's popped up. And got. That's the right fielder there. That's Tessie Dry, and that'll get that one. Out 2.
You're telling the guys where to go. If the ball's sitting outfield, runners are on. You're calling pitches. Have to make sure you're handling the game. You have to talk to the umpire, make sure you're taking care of the umpire. You have a lot of responsibilities as a catcher. So it is vital for a team to have a good catcher, and usually when you have a pretty good catcher, you have a pretty good team.
I think this is Sheffield up to bat. That's called strike.
And Brooks doing a great job behind the plate. This is our 5th or 6th game maybe for softball that we've broadcasted this year, and I watched her a couple more times. So she does a good job, and she's a
swing and a miss.
She's a junior, I do believe.
Yeah, she is.
This softball team of ours is young.
There's only like 4 seniors on the team.
Yeah, and we have one who's injured. And she hadn't played any except I think we got her at bat.
And that's 1 2.
At senior night, I got her a couple at bats, but she's been injured all season. So really, yeah, you're right. We have 3. Haley,
Tessie,
and Jaylee.
Yeah. That's 2-2.
So we will Haley and Jaylee and Tessie are everyday starters, so we are going to miss them in the outfield pitching, and then Jaylee go over and play some first base as well. But
we'll definitely miss Tessie's base running as well. Like she can run the bases like nobody's business. That's a foul ball.
But still, this team is young, and they got a good chance this year and next year to go deep in the playoffs. They'll be traveling to Baker coming up soon for their area tournament, which
they're playing Theodore in the first game.
Yeah.
Trying to get back that loss, and that's strike 3. That ends the inning.
There you go. Settled in there. Satsuma come out throwing down the bunt and making us do something with it, and then they went away from it. So
I don't know why they went away from the bunt when it worked so well for them. I don't know if that's a change in their strategy or whatnot, but it clearly seems to not have worked.
Yeah, I would have stayed with it if I was them, but
yeah, me too.
I'm glad they're not.
Because the bunt was giving Bryant fits.
It was giving us a little bit of fits, and they took from second to home on the bunt there. So
yeah.
But hey, we're gonna go ahead and get some of our sponsors in and see if we can't get 3 or 4 of them in.
Right, let you start with this one.
Southeast Land Services LLC, land clearing, forestry mulching, road work, grading, ponds, drainage issues, house pads. They do just about all of it. Get in touch with them, and we appreciate your sponsor of the iNetwork.
Same goes to Southern Rave Boutique. You can find their phone number there and visit them on Facebook. Join their live flash sales. They carry children's and women's clothing and accessories, the Southern Tweety T-shirts, Southern decor, and blank items for all the vinyl enthusiasts. Thank you to Southern Rave Boutique and also to Starlight Stables for sponsoring the iNetwork. They offer trail rides, lessons, pony parties, and camps. Contact them for more information. They can be found on Dick Turner Road in Grand Bay, Alabama. Contact Tony Christopher for more information. There's a Facebook page and there's a phone number. Now I'll let you do the Steve Treon one.
We're going to go ahead and get Steve Treon. Steve's been a multi-year supporter of the iNetwork. We really appreciate all you've done. He's actually, in the past, we've done some other things, raising some funds for some equipment inside of our studio and for our crew here, and he has helped out with that as well. So thank you, Steve Treon, for sponsoring the iNetwork.
And as Gail Wisher comes up to bat, I want you to highlight some of the improvements we're looking to add for the iNetwork as well. We're already trying to, revolutionize high school broadcasting. We're trying to get more equipment for us to be able to do that.
So, some things we have going on here very, very soon within our studio.
Strike.
Our studio started out this year was just a shell attached to the library. I went in and I built some sets in there, and we was able to get a little bit of equipment. We raised some money to get some of the equipment. They're supposed to be coming in at the beginning of May and totally refurnishing and redoing our whole.
That was close to being hit, yeah.
They're going to go in and totally redo things. We're going to have TVs on the walls. It's going to be very similar to our Collab Lab we here at school. Brand new carpets, bar top tables for all the kids to sit at, 2 editing stations, brand new chairs, brand new tables, more equipment, 75-inch ViewSonic TV will be on the wall.
Way too high, 2-1.
For us to use. A new wall that's going to go all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the process of getting some trusses to hold our lights on, so we won't have to put our lights on the ground anymore. It's 8-foot by 10-foot trusses, and we have some more ladybug lights coming in for lighting on our green screen and for our studio set.
Ladybug lights have helped a lot in regards to lighting.
So that's just some of the small things well, I say small things. Those are probably the biggest things that are happening as far as in the studio.
Now, as far as the broadcast goes, we're trying to get some more stuff with that as well.
Right, and talking with Mr. Sprinkle, not only does iNetwork broadcast sports and that's strike 3.
Yeah, strike 3. And
not only do we broadcast sports and our morning announcements and other small things around here, we'll do Honors Day, and we've done NTHS not too long ago, and we'll go in and record some stuff for our theater. and for our fine arts department. We do all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Maddie Lanier's up to bat.
But also we come in and we handle a lot of our social media here too.
Yeah.
So a lot of the posts, probably 85 to 90% of the posts that you see on all of our social media platforms is done by the iNetwork or students within my classes. And I consider all of them part of the iNetwork because they all help in a way.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing more of that next year.
Especially with the year-round classes.
Yeah, we'll have a calendar set up. We'll have kids traveling to away games.
That's something we've desperately needed.
Yeah.
Like, we try to get that started, like, during football season. I traveled to the Theodore away game, and I just try to get some photos and some content updates out.
Yeah, and that'll be everywhere. That I'll try to get a kid to every event that we have. If it's
Not
the
sure.
Raiders and JROTC,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be tough because we have a lot of things that go on here at Bryant.
And a lot of away games, like, far away, you might want to have someone, like, traveling with the team,
Right. Sometimes, some of those games that don't work out. Of course, I'm at a lot of our football games, and
Like, sometimes you can't, like, really travel to Tuscaloosa or Birmingham on a dime.
Correct. But even field trips, that whole
And swing and a miss. That's a 2-2.
Being multifaceted, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. That could be a word.
And touch out to everything going on. It's just iNetwork is just not sports.
Yeah.
It's fine arts. It's ROTC. It's career tech type stuff. It's our welding program. It's our kids inside the iNetwork learning how to make graphics.
Foul.
It's with our science department when they go to environmental center. It's all that, and we want to incorporate all that and showcase it to on social media to our community, our parents, people outside our community.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be the big change for us next year.
Just more advancing the news department since we got the morning announcement started this year. That swing and a miss, strike 3, that is not NC inning. It's out 2.
Yeah, the ball was up. So here's Tessie at the bat for the Hurricanes. And,
I think that's Tessie.
There too.
Yeah, we've been planning the podcast for a little bit, and we're just trying to get that started.
What was going to happen with us getting our studio finished. And, so now that our studio is going to get done, we're going to open up the podcast, have a podcast.
Yeah, strike.
And it's going to be very similar to our five questions that we've done a little bit at the beginning of this year. We kind of went away from that just because we had a lot of other things going on.
Right.
We're going to get it back in the podcast, and that's going to kind of take the place of our podcast.
That's swinging on this strike 2.
Our podcast is going to take the place of the 5 questions.
Yeah, and we'll be trying to get that podcast up, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to your podcast, you can get the iNetwork back up there as well.
Right, and you'll see our graphics of we doing.
That's foul.
Doing a lot of different graphics. The kids are involved with it as well, and the school system right now is working on getting our kids access to Adobe, more readily access to Adobe. We work inside of Canva, which is a platform where you can build graphics. But I want them to get accustomed to Adobe too. So,
Nasby to the left field. That ends the inning.
Yeah, shortstop catches that for out number 3. And after 2 innings, it is score Satsuma 1, Bryant 0.
Still 1-0. Yeah, lots of improvements coming into the iNetwork. Lots of increased activity is the main thing.
Yeah, we're gonna be busy. So if you have a student or if you're listening out there, I know some of our athletes actually they'll watch the next day the broadcast and they listen to us and listen to Braden. If anyone's interested in being part of the iNetwork and our social media team here at Bryant High School. If you like taking pictures, if you like working the camera, if you like interviewing folks.
If you even want to commentate,
Right, like next year, I would love to be able to, after a ball game, send somebody down to the sideline and grab coach sessions and grab one of the players and ask them how the game went, even for football, for baseball. Basketball is the same way, for softball. To be able to grab a coach and say, hey, just give me a couple minutes, let's sit down here on the court and let's talk about how the game went.
Some more post-game interview type stuff.
Yes, and that's the kind of things we want to get to because that's just teaching different avenues
right.
of the entertainment business to students. So that way
Right,
they
and
have
and journalism too.
right, and they have a bigger, a broader knowledge
Yeah.
of it going into the real world or even going into college.
Because we went to a J Day at Troy University last year as well, won some awards there. We'll look to continue to do that. Maybe go to other colleges, J Days, or journalism things and whatnot
Right.
as we enter the top of the third.
And I want to throw that out there because we're our kids are going to the
Yeah,
I'm stuck. Hold on.
I'm stuck too, to be honest.
MCPSS
Film Festival, yes.
We have 2 different categories. We're in the top 3 in 2 different categories. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to attend, so I do have one of our other marketing teachers on our hallway that's going to go just kind of stand in. But really, it wasn't about me anyway. It's about Braden and Alexis and Bree and Hannah and Thomas.
And everyone that does the news.
Gavin, everyone that kind of handles the news. And then we had a special that we did.
The Christmas special that Alexis and Bree worked on.
Yes, so those are in the top 2. Top 3 of 2 different categories. So Friday they'll be going to Murphy at 6 o'clock for the film festival. So if we win, of course, like I said, I got a teacher going that's going to kind of keep me updated and take pictures for me, and I'm sure y'all will too. But I'm excited for y'all. With baseball making playoffs, there's no way I can get there. Trust me, I'm upset about it, but
Right. Now that's strike 3. Bye-bye. Get out of here.
Base hit.
No?
Base hit. I couldn't see her.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a base hit. You're right. That was 2 strikes, though. That's what I was seeing. And base hit for Satsuma there, as they're looking to expand on the 1-0 lead. But that's still not the only improvement coming to the I Network, because for a sports broadcast, we're trying to incorporate new stuff as well, maybe even new software and whatnot.
Yeah, that's definitely coming. I talked to Mr. Holmes the other day with COVID and we have some issues with things getting made. I guess you could say shipped, made. Because
COVID's really messed up the timeline, because we wanted to get a lot of this stuff in like this year, but unfortunately, due to COVID, due to shipping constraints, the supply chain stuff, and stuff's just not been able to get here. But hopefully that will alleviate. By the time fall 2022 comes around, then we can get acclimated to what we're trying to do.
Yeah, and that's I know we've talked about it before. It's a pretty big system, and so I want to get the kids in here during the summer and kind of go through it and do some mock type stuff with the football team,
especially with the drone.
And so that way we can kind of at least get the program we use now is very user friendly. It takes some getting used to, and there's some finagling, there's layers and things like that the kids got to understand. This new program is going to be a lot more complicated. So
that is strike.
Yep, we got to make sure we're accustomed to using it. I don't want to go in blind that first ball game of the season. So
against Holtville as well.
I have an idea. So we're going to get over here during the summer. Hopefully the switch. We're waiting on just one piece of that puzzle to come in.
Yeah, bunt foul. And you've just bunted your way to I think that was more of a check swing than anything else. That'll be a full count.
Yeah, 3-2 on the batter. Runner on second base.
Yeah, because someone stole second the time we were talking about the improvements to the I Network.
There's all kind of things going on. The I Network is basically
that's ball 4.
Really tripled in size and expanded in the last couple of years from what we first started off with. That's for sure.
And you say triple in size, that's a severe understatement.
Yeah. I mean, we do so much things now that when I first started, I never would have thought we would have done. So,
this was strictly sports broadcasting when we when I came in. It was in its second year of existence, the I Network.
So I'm definitely proud of everyone that's helped out.
And how far we've come.
That's it right into her. The batter did.
That's a double stolen base, second and third. They've got runners there with no outs.
I know coach has got to be mad. I mean, the batter is backing it right into Brooks. She's trying to throw down the third.
Okay, yeah, that's.
She's got to make contact with her. They're never going to get that call.
They never get interference calls in high school.
We got one other night in baseball. I don't know how we got it, but we got it. Runners on second and third there for Satsuma.
Foul.
They're bunting again, so.
I don't think it's a. It could probably is button, but I'm thinking maybe it's more of a check swing. They may have saw Mike Trout get a triple on a check swing and thought they could do that for themselves.
Well, it's 0-2 right now, so she shouldn't. I believe it's 0-2. Yeah, it's 0-2. She shouldn't be bunting here.
No. That's a ball. I was talking about, MLB's got a umpire with a very checkered reputation, Angel Hernandez. He's definitely been the butt of many jokes within the baseball community for a strike zone that is expanded when compared to other MLB referees.
Yeah, I know.
Now, pitchers love him. There's a bunt foul. That's foul. Get back to third.
And the batter is out. That's one down.
No, that's a foul ball.
Yeah, she bunted with 2 strikes, bunted foul, so she's automatically out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So that's out number 1 there for the Gators. Runners on second and third.
You said they shouldn't bunt, and well, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's normally, unless you just dang sure that the player's going to get it down, you don't bunt with 2 strikes.
Yeah,
Just
swing and a
for that
miss.
Just for that simple reason. But yeah, Hernandez, I've seen some of the strikes. Oof. And some of the non-strikes that he calls strikes. Oof. Yeah. And I think the incident that happened the other night there with the Angels, I think that's just that was a bowling point that eventually was going to happen. And them umpires from the Major Leagues, they get paid. Them guys make over $100,000 a year. So if you're gonna make that much per year, I mean that's not counting their per diem and what they probably get for they probably don't have to pay for their travel or pay for their stay or food. That's just base what they're bringing in.
Oof.
You better be good. You can't continue to make errors behind the plate.
Like, the thing is, you want to be the least known umpires. You don't want to be well known for being notorious.
Not in that situation, for sure. I believe that's 2-1.
Yeah, it's a 2-1 count. Satsuma remains up 1-0. And the top of the third here, 1 out. Runners on, I believe, third and second. And, yeah, strike 2. Satsuma, I mean, they would be making a mistake if they weren't able to get any of their runners home.
Yeah, this would be a big inning if we're able to get out of it. Runners on second, third with no outs when they first started here. So
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And it's out 2. Satsuma's got 1 out to change this. Otherwise, they could squander a golden opportunity here to go up 3-4-0. Another school year is winding down. Seniors only have, as of this point, you've only got 8 days of school left. There's about 5 weeks left for everyone else. Just make sure that testing season is ramping up. AP and Cambridge tests are starting to happen. This month. I know some of the underclassmen in Cambridge are starting their testing today and yesterday. The testing's only going to ramp up in the month of May. Like, it's going to be an incredibly busy testing month. As you get to the end of the school, you'll be incredibly hectic. So just make sure you get your studying again. Make sure you eat well before your test, whatnot, sleep well, and all that stuff. Because, you score well enough in these AP and Cambridge tests, you could be getting college credits.
Right. Tomorrow, I think you said something about an Honors Day practice for seniors, and then Thursday is Honors Day. And then we turn around on May the 5th is the breakfast, the senior breakfast is at the Bala Better Civic Center. So make sure you are the Roman Oyster, I believe, is the one that's catering that, which is local. Daryl Steiner here is a local guy catering that for the seniors. So
swing and a miss, strike 2.
If you're a senior and you're listening right now, or you're a parent of a senior, your senior needs to go on to our Schoology group. the Bryant Schoology and reply to the poll that Mr. Sprinkle put out so we can see.
And ball 3.
Is that a full count?
Full count, yes. 2 outs.
Full count, 2 outs. Runners on second and third.
These are the sort of batting scenarios you practice, you know.
Yeah, this is situational hitting.
Mm-hmm.
And it should have been this whole time.
Why
that
did
is
you?
very, very, very big for the Hurricanes to get out of that.
Why
Runners
did she
on second,
swing?
third,
Why did she swing at that? That was very clearly going to be a ball. That would have been bases loaded. Instead, you left 2 runners in scoring position. Woof, Satsuma.
That's huge. No, the Hurricanes need to take advantage of that.
Coach is going to chew her out for that one.
Let's go ahead and get a couple more sponsors in.
Including Subway by La Battery. Buy a 6-inch sub with a medium drink. Get a 6-inch sub free. They're open at 10 p.m. on game nights. Come visit them, download the Subway app, and contact their number there. I'll let Coach Miller do this next sponsor here.
Yeah, this is, I think I say it every time. My guy, my dude, Walter Forrest, community leader, lives locally here in our area, has been a proud supporter of the iNetwork for a few years, works at All the Nation Forward. Just a good guy. Had a birthday not too long ago, so happy belated birthday to Walter. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for supporting the iNetwork.
Next up, I'll let you do this one for
Yeah.
sure. I've got it.
This is my wife's blog, 3boysanddog.com, locally owned by Kelly Miller. 3 Boys and a Dog is a blog for homeschooling tips, tricks, crafts, books, worksheets for homeschooling boys and active girls, and you can find many recipes there as well for your family. So go visit my wife at her blog, or you can go to her Facebook page at 3 Boys and a Dog as well. We'll go ahead and grab another one real quick.
I'll do it. Apex Roofing and Restoration. Contact Taylor Barber there and Apex Roofing at tbarber@gmail.com. They do professional roofing providers for commercial, residential, multifamily roof solutions across the Southeast. There's 2 numbers you can call them. Thank you to Apex Roofing and Restoration for your sponsoring of the Guy Network. We head to the bottom of the third now here. Satsuma still up 1-0. And Madison Rice coming up to bat near in the 9-hole. Satsuma squandering a golden opportunity to go up 2-3-0. Let's see if Alma Bryant can take advantage.
Yeah, see over here on our baseball field, Satsuma has a pitcher.
Yeah, a little bit of a bullpen thing. What is going on?
Bobble there for the Satsuma Gators.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll take it. That's a single. Thank you.
Runner on first base, no outs for the Hurricanes.
Anna Akery.
And Anna Akery at the bat.
It's important for Alma Bryant to go ahead and start getting some hits in. Just start making Satsuma's fielding pressure. Just make them make mistakes and get some runs in.
Yeah, we need to move some runners here. Coach giving signs over there. Bunt right here, get the runner over a second.
Yeah. Don't know if you'd want a bunt over there. They'll call that a strike, I think.
Yeah, he did. He called it a strike. I thought it was up and in, but
I thought it was a bit too much to the right.
Might have a bad view here.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, scoreboard doesn't know what to call it. What to call that? That's pop up to
That's luck. Ball falls foul.
Oof, yeah.
To the right side.
Yeah, that's luck. That's a foul ball. I think
good
that's
base runner
I
there.
think that's an 0-2. Still, so it's not like it's the best situations. It's 1-2. Okay. I get the best of both worlds.
Get the runner over here. It's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get the runner in scoring position anywhere second, third.
And that's a. Not sure about that.
Yeah,
I thought that was good.
I can hear the fans.
That one I'm not sure about being a strike.
We got Karen Wisher up the bat for the Hurricanes. 1 out, runner on first base.
just gotta knock a run in, keep the pressure on. That's way too high. Jeez. Ball. Yeah, they've got a pitcher warming up Satsuma.
The catcher likes to throw over there to first, throw behind us. So
Yeah, they got close a few times.
I'll look for it. Throw one down the right field line. And let us run the bases here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, oof. That one was hitter. But with the network, I mean, we're not the only organization getting improvements. We're not the only club or field of study that's getting improved. Because over the library, there's some new construction going on as well for nursing.
Yes, we got that nursing program going to be starting up next year. I know Mr. Sprinkle's been interviewing for that position. So that's going to be great because the Bryant Center does offer that, and we have some students going. But overall, they don't take a lot of students, and I think we have an academic hall of fame that's going up here at Bryant, and we were looking at the different people. We saw that we had a lot in the medical field.
Yeah, Alma Bryant's really big, getting nurses out in the field. I know personally several Alma Bryant alumni who've gone on to become nurses.
Well, you look at our former Attorney General, Dr. Benjamin, is from this area.
And that ball 4. That's a 4 account. We'll happily take those.
She has a clinic there in the Bayou. She opened it up. And,
yeah, it was former Surgeon General.
Surgeon General, that's what I said. I said Attorney General.
I think we both saw the same article.
She's in the Bayou still. I mean, she still has her place there in the Bayou. So, medical field is a big thing down here. So, hopefully that's going to help some of our students.
I'm hoping to get in the Academic Hall of Fame soon.
And
the hope is,
that wall is being put up there in the school.
Yeah,
if you walk in right by our auditorium, also you'll see where Mr. Sprinkle has revamped our
the trophy case.
Man,
yeah,
thing is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice. Lit. It's got lights inside of it. It's very nice.
Yeah, especially with the new money that's come. As a part of the American Rescue Plan, we've had more opportunities for students to engage, especially in after-school programs this year.
Outside classrooms coming along too. Hopefully that money will be released soon. Tennis courts, baseball, softball hitting facility, and some other things. So.
Yeah, and that's it. Oh, she smoked it.
Oh, here we go.
Get her in, 1-all. RBI single there. Brilliant stuff. Brooke Tillman there, the RBI single, and that's 1-all.
This is Hudson up to bat for the Hurricanes now. Runners on first and second, 1 out.
That's still a runner in scoring position.
I thought I said 4.
Nah.
Ollie Leidner still.
Yes, number 21, not number 4.
Again, there's some home jerseys. I'm telling you, you might be able to see it at home, but on our screen we have two different. Yeah, we can't see it. We have a lot going on our screen here.
Yeah, and especially the numbers are just outlines too, so that makes it really difficult to see from far.
So Allie's at the bat, runners on first and second.
That's strike.
Strike there, 1-1 on the batter. I'll wait before I change the score here. Make us a new graphic and get it up.
Trying to get back the automatic scoreboard, but we can only do what we can do.
Yeah, it has to do with the version of Wirecast we have here. So.
Wild pitch. Get the runners at third and second. Thank you very much. Satsuma can't be having these wild pitches. One more, and you could be seeing 2-1 Bryant.
The last game with them was a close game.
2-1 Bryant was the win.
Yeah. So 1-1, runners on second, third, alley up, 1 out for the Hurricanes. Let's do a job here, hit something on the ground.
Bunt right side.
Or do that. That's tag.
Or do that.
Foul.
Yeah, I thought that'd be foul.
Yeah, let's see. What else is going on? We got so much going on. We had 2 Hurricane dancers.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis Blackwell going to UAB to
Mm-hmm.
dance.
She made the Golden Girl, and then Caroline Taylor going to the Pearl River Community College. She's one of the string of pearls or whatever it is.
Yeah,
she made it to their dance team.
So congratulations to both of them.
Yeah, 2-2 count. As I said earlier, congratulations to the 3 girls soccer players. Jessica Drawdy, Jemai Martin, and Blakeney Horn for signing. They're signing with the University of Mobile with the Rams up there in 8 Mile. That's a 3-2 count.
Yeah, all of them are excellent students as well. So congratulations to them
as they go on to the next path. Why is that strike 3?
Yes.
And it's a 1-all game. We don't want to squander this opportunity for sure.
All right, so Emma a while ago had 2 outs, runners on second and third, and she's in that situation again with her second at bat. Again, she can change it with 1 swing here. Let's see what we can do.
She almost got hit.
Ball inside.
Nothing like an opportunity to redeem yourself by finding yourself in the exact same situation 1 inning later.
Yeah, it'd be nice here. Good big hit.
Hit left center. That's 2-1.
There you go. Let's score a run. We'll take it.
Take that RBI single.
Runners on first and third.
Corners with 2 outs, and we've got the lead. Familiar scoreline for Satsuma fans. One that's not going to bring back many cheerful memories of playing out with Bryant.
Is this Gale? Yep.
Yep, Gail Wisher it is.
The bat runner on first and third, 2 outs.
Successfully recovering from a concussion she had suffered earlier in the year. Anyways, that's ball 1 there. Strike.
Call strike.
I think they call it swing and a miss. And just call up for seniors that all your work needs to be turned in by Tuesday, because they need to be submitted. By that time, just be able to get graded and whatnot. So you got a week left to do like any makeup work and whatnot. Just make sure you get all that submitted.
Yeah, we've been asked to make sure your grades are finalized on Wednesday of next week. So
that's down left field. I mean, that's fair. Called out, ends the inning. Bryant takes the lead, 2-1 here as we head to the top of the 4th. Middle of the ball game, Bryant takes advantage.
go ahead and knock out a few more of our sponsors as we sit here waiting. The first one is Bargain Barn, locally owned by Tony and Shannon. 40 to 80% all big box store prices. They're located on Highway 90 in Grand Bay. They're also U-Haul authorized dealers, and you can see them there on Facebook as well. Go visit Bargain Barn, and thank you for your sponsor. Our next one is Bay Buildings LLC, locally owned again by Shannon and Tanya McDonald. They're located on Highway 90. Portable storage buildings, cabins, offices, playhouses, and more. Financing is available with no credit check. Go out and support them because they support the iNetwork. Our next one is the Beartich family. Thank you to Beartich family, George, Sasha, Cam, and Colton. Colton plays varsity baseball for us here at Bryant High School. Thank you to the Beartich family for supporting the iNetwork. We really appreciate all your support.
All right, we head towards the top of the fourth. Satsuma's in a tiny bit of a hole. They've just conceded the lead to Alma Bryant in the third inning. They're looking to get that one back. Right, top of the fourth, incoming umpire dusting off the home plate here. As the defending 5A state champions are looking to get back in this one. A little bit of ASMR content there. Yeah, you'd love to see it. I think Freeman's still pitching. That's way out. Ball one. So the 1-0 count there. And for Freeman. Make that a 2-0. A bit of an NBA recap. The Boston Celtics, sweeping the Nets. 4-0 series win. Many have dubbed it pretty shocking. Many have criticized Ben Simmons for not playing Game 4. Strike one there. Giving a little bit of a sports update there. In terms of basketball, it's the NBA playoffs. They're just about heating up there. In soccer, the UEFA Champions League semifinal first leg was played between Man City and Real Madrid. Man City emerged as 4-3 winners at the Etihad. What was an exciting and crazy game there. Second leg will be played at the Bernabeu in Madrid. And get the current count being 3-1. And next pitch up. And that is strike. Strike two. You wonder if that would be a bit low for some people's liking, but it's a full count nonetheless. Just caught the corner of the strike zone and didn't catch it that time. Ball four. Here we go. Freeman back again to pitch. And they're looking for the bunt. Oh, drop tosser. It's out one. Runner advances a second. Satsuma's looking to get their run back pretty quickly. Once again, if you're interested in being part of the iNetwork, whether you're looking to do a camera, you're looking to do sound, you're looking to be a student producer here, or a journalist, news reporter, or a commentator, we've got lots of positions, that are open. With our expansion, with my departure, that's right over the second baseman. That's a great single from Satsuma. They've got runners on the corners with one out here. Great opportunity for them to get that run back and maybe then some. But again, if you're looking to go ahead and be a part of the iNetwork, just go see Coach Miller in room G2. And, And with Coach Miller's return, we've got Satsuma's got runners on the corners with 1 out. Umpire making sure everything's up in order. And here we go. Looking for the bunt. That's foul.
Oh, that'd be big. Did you catch it? I think it went too far.
Yeah, it went too far. So anyways, that'll be a foul ball. Next pitch up. That'll be up soon. I think batter might have called timeout or something. Here we go. DL1.
Yeah, I think she's getting the sign from her coach, the third base coach. Bunt again.
Nope. And Bryant's looking to toss her at third. It's not gonna happen this time. It's a 1-1 count incoming. That's smart. Just get the main base running thread out. Yeah, they got the bunt across there. Out. RBI
Yes.
ground out, and that's 2-all.
Sack bunt there gets the runner across. 2 outs right now. Runner on third for the Hurricanes.
It's the Gators.
For the Gators.
It's top of the fourth. So it's 2-all here. We expected a highly competitive softball game, and that's what we're getting. Swing and a miss. Strike. One thing I'll be really interested to watch, watching the sidelines, is how Alma Bryant football develops in year 2. Cause that's 3. Nope. Tosser. That is the inning. Satsuma got their run back. They tried to get another one, but Bryant said, "Nuh-uh." It's 2-all heading into the bottom of the fourth. Like I said, one thing I'll be interested in is, how will Bryant perform, in year 2, for football under Coach Sessions. Because year 1, they had some pretty high expectations. They started well, but definitely didn't end the season the way they wanted to. Now, you have to wonder, or will they be able to get the big wins notched on the board? Will they be able to compete for even a spot at the state playoffs? Because that's definitely got to be the goal for Alma Bryant, to make massive improvements, in a sport where success has eluded them for quite some time. Hopefully under Coach Sessions, we can go ahead and get a winning culture, installed within Alma Bryant football.
Yeah, I agree. I'm anxious to see what year 1, full year 1 is gonna how they develop. It's tough coming into a program, and I've been here since the doors is open, and I've seen some coaches in and out. I've seen some players in and out. I've been one of those coaches, been over there at football for many years and coached football. It's tough when coming in the first year because you still have some kids under the old coach. And I'm not saying nothing bad about any of the coaches, but that's a tough thing to do because you still have some of the old habits that go along with that coach that you're trying to change. Is different than you, and the mentality is different than what not every coach is the same, so it's just tough. It's just tough. Again,
right.
nothing being said bad about any of the former coaches.
Right.
Um,
You're just trying to install your own philosophy, how you think the game should be played, and
Let's
that's
face
in the
it,
left
yes.
field. Nice single.
So yeah, we'll see how that how year 2 goes.
Yeah, definitely goal has got to be, winning record definitely. If not state playoffs, just making massive improvements. From that first year. Definitely the spring game, you'll definitely see some of the fruits of that labor. As I believe that's Tessie Dryden. That's up to bat. And first pitch incoming. Oh, she's looking to bunt. That's foul, barely.
Yeah, it almost stuck fair though.
Imagine.
It really did.
And I think they would have been able to toss us out at second, toss Maddie Ladnier, because she wasn't expecting that one to be fair, and it almost was.
Yeah, well, the bunt was up, and anytime you see a bunt up as a base runner, you're supposed to hold because you got to see it down, so you don't want to get doubled up there. But
yeah. Now that bunt's down from Tessie.
Nice job
that
by
is
Tessie.
Perfect.
Very, very nice bunt.
And then combined with her base running, she's able to get the first on the single.
Pull it with you, bring it with you, and beat it out.
Tessie bunted right. She believed in her speed, and she was right to do so.
Maddie Rice at the bat for the Hurricanes. Run on first and second, no outs.
No outs is crucial.
Coach has got a pitch runner coming in, I'm guessing.
Yeah, courtesy for Maddie Ladnier, because she's designated. No, she's designated because Jaylee's not batting.
So we got a runner in. I didn't see who it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it is either. It might be Madison Seaman. I'm not sure. Anyways, first and second, no outs.
Maddie Rice at the plate. Could be a big inning for the Hurricanes here in the bottom of the 4th.
Could definitely be a way to get some further separation from Satsuma. Look for the bunt. Foul. She carried that bunt towards the net.
Yeah, she might have showed it a little bit too early. The third baseman was able to get in there pretty good.
Yeah. Now third base is expecting it. And again, that's a bit of a problem. You're trying to chase that bunt, and it's going to go up.
Oh, yeah. So now the bunt's off. 0-2, you just tell her protect. Try to get something on the ground to advance the runners to second and third.
Yeah, because that's what she's trying to do. But if it's too high for the bunt, then if you're chasing it up, don't do it. And again, she was chasing it up. That is foul. So she will survive the at bat. But you always got to make sure you want to bunt down. Yeah, because it bunted, it went foul. Yeah.
Wow.
Like if you want a bunt, like Satsuma did in the top of the first, you're gonna want to bunt down, like far enough to where it can be considered fair, but you don't want to get too far. Satsuma did that twice massively, and it got them one of their runs.
Ooh.
That's a good hit to center field.
The ball gone. Home run.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Anna Akery. Sayonara. See you later. 3-run shot. 5-2 Hurricanes. That is monstrous from Anna Akery.
Great job there by Anna. Dead center. Home run. 3-run shot.
Showing off her
Yes.
off her batting power there, and Satsuma's in a bit of a hole.
And there Anna is former Optimus Club Player of the Week also. So a lot of talent here on this Lady Hurricanes softball team for sure.
Lots of talent on the softball team on display. And if Bryant's bats start to get hot, and it's going to be tough for many teams in the state to try and stop them. That's foul.
I see. I know Coach Sessions had a mandatory meeting for parents whose students were wanting to participate in spring training over there tonight. So I see some of them leaving. So hopefully that went well. If you was not able to make it, you need to make sure you get in touch with Coach Sessions as soon as you can to get all the information you need for spring training.
And spring training's coming up, and he's going to be instilling that work ethic in the new upcoming players and also the existing players. That's foul.
Right. Look, I encourage anyone that has a student here, a male student, to play football. Heck, I encourage any student here to play every sport. And if you can't play a sport, and you find out it's something you don't like, be involved in something here at Bryant High School.
Definitely.
We have so much to offer, from
pitch.
Scholars Bowl to High Q to the iNetwork to our yearbook.
And there's for the more academically inclined, they've got Model UN as well in the spring and fall.
Yes, Model UN welding program we have here. We can go. We have a science club.
There's the finance club too that just got
horticulture is here.
Almost got hit by the pitch there.
We have our fish and wildlife, and we got so many things here. I encourage you to do something, but of course I'm a sports guy. I want you to play a sport here at Bryant High School. If you've never played before, there's a spot for you on our football team somewhere, helping out in some way. So
whether just being a trainer or whatnot, and that's foul.
Make a difference. You being on the team can help us. So I encourage you to go out, and you never know. And if you haven't played before, you never know how good you can be until you give it a shot. So go out and give it a try. Talk to Coach Sessions.
I mean, if you like sports and find out, maybe you can't play them to save your life, then you got a spot in the iNetwork for sure. I think that's out.
Yeah, that was stadium there for out number 2.
Yeah, out 2 there.
I think this is Brooke up the bat.
Yeah, me too. Yep. Yeah, big talking point from the fourth inning. Anna Akery, 3-run shot. That's making all the difference in this one. Bryant 5, Satsuma 2. If you're just joining us in the bottom of the 4th, Anna Akery just hit a 3-run shot. A couple at-bats ago. That's just going to be a 1-0 for Brooke Tillman. That was close to hitting her. It did hit her. Hit by the pitch. That's a pretty easy way to get on base. Just get hit by a softball. The line is up. Yeah, just go ahead. What are you waiting for? 3 more. 3 more. We're so close. I've been trying, man.
I'm sorry. I think my mic was off. But if you hadn't subscribed to the iNetwork, make sure you do so. Go on right now. You're already watching the video. Go on. I don't care if you're watching live or not. Go on, subscribe to the iNetwork. So that way you can look. This is the way all of your information for you parents and for our students. This is the way our school information is going to get to you from now on our morning announcements. And then eventually we'll filter some on social media.
Right.
All of the information during the day can't go on social media. It just will flood social media, and everything will get pushed so far down on our feed. So we take the morning announcements for our students and for our parents, and everything that's going on at Bryant High School or has went on, as far as sporting event that we've won, for as important dates coming up, and things that Mr. Sprinkle's wanting to talk to our student body about, all that is put on the morning announcements. So if you go and subscribe to the iNetwork, hit that notification button. Every time we have a video come on, it'll pop up for you to make sure you can go on and watch.
I'll notify every time we upload.
That's about
almost.
I thought it was.
It's not quite. It's a couple inches.
Has Facebook page. They have a
Twitter there too.
We have a Twitter. We have an Instagram
And a TikTok.
Our TikTok has been pretty hot here lately. It does pretty good as well.
Let's see how much we got. We got almost 400 followers there.
Yeah, and so make sure you go on all our social media platforms. But hey, the big thing is if you're watching right now, whether it's live or not, go on, subscribe to the High Network.
Please, we want the 1,000.
We're trying to get to 1,000. We want to try to get to that 1,000 mark before Braden gets out of here.
That would be a pretty much a crowning achievement for the iNetwork to get the first 1,000.
Yes, that's big.
And advance from there.
We kind of have everything in place, so we just want to keep growing. So
yeah, that's low. That's a ball.
And if every
31
and every student was subscribed, because again, that's how the information's coming on. We have 14, 15, 16, 1,700, however many kids.
Yeah, about 1,500, I think.
At Bryant, I know we got 358 seniors.
Yeah.
So if every one of them subscribe to the iNetwork, so you can get that information.
If everyone subscribes there, and then the parents do, and the siblings, we could be pushing 5K easy. Ball 4, take your base.
That was close.
Runners on first and second. Means Satsuma could be bottling this one.
Looks like number 4 is up the bat for the
Hurricanes. Emma.
So it looks like we're gonna have a pitching change. While we have that pitching
change, they're
quick,
tossing Sawyer.
Let me go ahead and get a couple more of these sponsors in. We'll go with Buddy's Home Furnishing. Buddy's offers a huge selection of name brand quality furniture and appliances. No credit needed. Express delivery, service and repair included. They have multiple spots around the Mobile area. Thank you to Buddy's Home Furnishings for sponsoring the iNetwork.
Longtime sponsors C&J Entertainment, Karma, and Jody. Their phone numbers are listed below. Their emails at cnjentertainmentmobile@gmail.com. They do entertainment, they do karaoke and DJ services. Thank you, C&J Entertainment, for your longtime sponsorship of the iNetwork. Same thing goes to Chris Taylor and CC's Inflatables up there, Highway 90 and Theodore. They do the bounce houses, water slides, popcorn machines, foam parties, tent rentals, and much more, especially as we're getting into the hotter spring and into the summer months. CC's Inflatables will be the place you'll want to go for any bounce house parties and whatnot.
Next we have the Emmel family. That's Chance, Shelby, and family. Thank you to the Emmel family. Chance is a local guy here, works in the AC business. Man, if we have something going here, he's Johnny on the spot, comes and helps us out. So we really appreciate Chance and his family. Thank you for your support of the iNetwork. And we'll go ahead and do Derek Anderson. Derek's an alumni of Alma. Bryant, played baseball here. Very successful guy, and he did this sponsorship in memory of Sam Schott. Sam was an alumni for Bryant High School, very involved in community. You might have seen a thumbs up with Sam. Sam passed away last year. We actually have a scholarship that's being put in place this year, and for us, a Sam Schott scholarship for career tech. I want to say.
Yeah, I think it's for a technical or schools and community college school, whatnot.
So, we appreciate Derek, and again, thank you for your sponsorship of the iNetwork. I think we got time for a couple more.
We do.
Lavelle family. Dwayne Lavelle is the athletic Hall of Famer here at Bryant High School. Played here, played football here, played baseball here, played for me baseball at Bryant. Dwayne does just about has done it all. He coaches over there at Alba. He's assistant coach. He's coached at the Park. Great guy, great family. Thank you to Dwayne, Melissa, Palmer, Preston, and Charlotte for your sponsorship of the iNetwork.
All right, here we go. We're going to get back into the bottom of the fourth. Satsuma toss Sawyer. And 5-2 Hurricanes.
5-2 Hurricanes.
Anna Acre, you can thank her for that.
So yeah, go on and like the iNetwork on all of our social media and on YouTube here.
Wild pitch.
That's gonna kick.
All right, kick it out. Second and third.
Here we go.
And 2 runners in scoring position now. Yeah, here we go. That's popped up left field. I think left field has got it. Yeah, got it. Center field got it. Left 2 in scoring position. But we still managed to get 3 up on the board. It's 5-2 Hurricanes as we get into the top of the fifth. Huge inning for the Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes are up. Go ahead and get that scoreboard updated for everyone at home that is watching. It's not as easy as what you think.
No, it's not. Just going in there, it takes time.
We got it. We can take care of that for y'all. Then we'll go ahead and get a couple more sponsors out of the way.
Yeah, after we get this scoreboard in for y'all. Yeah, we're definitely trying to make this look more professional every year. That's been the goal. Make things as professional as possible. Get students experience in running professional broadcasts in the sports and news departments, and journalism and whatnot. Let Coach Miller take this sponsor.
This is another alumni of Alma Bryant. This is Drew Hill. Drew's brother actually is part of our staff here at Bryant High School. Helps out with all of our athletics. Helps out in the front office. He's going to college, man. What a great addition. Drew was former football player here at Bryant High School. So thank you, Drew, for your support, continued support of the iNetwork and Alma Bryant Athletics.
Next up is Gibson Engineering Services. They're owned by Michael Gibson, an alum of Alma Bryant High School. They do perk tests, lane clearing, driveways, and environmental cleanup. They're located in Mobile, Alabama. You contact their phone number 251-421-0828. They have an email and Facebook. You can go out there. And next up, we're going to go to Grand Bay Auto Supply. They've got grandbayautosupply@gmail.com for any inquiries. They're locally owned and operated for over 30 years. They do automotive parts, marine parts, hardware and plumbing supplies, as well as electrical and lawn care supplies. Call them at 251-865-6714. All right, to the top of the fifth we go. Satsuma's in a 3-run hole here. Let's see if they can get themselves out of it. Oh, wild pitch. But,
I think they're back at the top of their lineup here for Satsuma. I believe the two lefties was there at the top. I could be wrong, but that's not probably not wrong. I'm usually right. I'm kidding. But, no, I think you'll see the couple lefties. These are the girls have been
yep,
laying
that's
down some pretty
ball
good
one
butts.
too much to the ball two too much to the
Little
right
slap
there.
hitters here are kind of getting out of the box, running out of the box. So she's usually our lefties are slap hitters. Most of the time in softball, they like to slap it over there to the left side and use their wheels to get down the line.
Ball 3. It's either down or to the right, these.
Yeah, 3-0. We definitely don't want to have a leadoff walk here in the top of the fifth. Coach Wilton's trying to get her to go right at her here. She can't beat you with one swing. So let's go ahead and get back in it.
Ball 4.
And that bunch is pretty quick too on the bases.
Your fielding has got to be on point, especially with the fast base runners. Otherwise, they're going to be taking more bases than you want for them. Even if you turn a single into a double.
Yeah, we talk about that in baseball about
swing and a miss.
Players being so fast, when they get on, they might get on by a single or a walk, and all of a sudden they're sitting on second base, and really they're turning that into a double. Their speed alone puts them all the way around the bases. So
nice bunt. Satsuma did this very well on the first, but they got too much distance on that. They did very well not getting a lot of distance on it on their bunts, but this time that's enough for an easy out.
Yeah, and that was a good job there by the Hurricanes. Anytime you get a bunt, the other team gets a bunt down, we want to make sure we get an out. We did in that situation. Prefer to get in the lead, but definitely want an out. That's the biggest thing. So we got an out, one out, runner on second base.
Yeah, Bryant just needs to protect the lead they have.
I guess that's not a
strike.
Bad idea there by Satsuma. Usually, later innings, you're down 3 runs. That one run being bunted over is not going to win the ball game for you. But
they've got 3 innings still.
Being the top of the fifth, they still got 3 innings left. So they're just trying to get one here. They're trying to scratch a run and get at least one through. That's going to be tough though. That's 0-2.
Yeah.
0-2,
and with one out, yeah.
The Hurricanes were able to answer. That they Satsuma scored 1 in the top of the 4th, and the
Ball.
Hurricanes come back and got 3 in the bottom on the big home run there by Anna Acree.
So that's a 1-2 now.
Course selections coming up for our students at Bryant. So if you have a student or you're yourself are watching and you're a student at Bryant High School and you're interested in,
That's hit to a right center. And that's gone. Goodbye. Satsuma answers with a home run of the home, cuts it to 5-3. That's a huge home run there, especially as a 1-2. Now Freeman's gonna be kicking herself for that one.
I didn't think it was going to get out.
Me neither.
That's still Hurricanes are up 5-4, 1 out.
5-3. Not 5-4. 5-3.
Oh, there's a runner on.
There was. You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 5-4, 2-run shot.
I'm not sure where the umpire went. We can't see him in our viewpoint here.
Yeah, where did the umpire go? It's like, hey, what happened? Yeah, Satsuma got 2 of their runs back, and they've cut the deficit to 5-4. I mean, nothing's ever going to be easy against this team.
No, I mean they're a good ball team. Definitely, one of the better teams that the girls have faced this year for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And being defending 5A state champions and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't care what class you're in, 1 through 7. If you're a state champion, you're a pretty good ball team, and you should be able to compete with most other schools. So here we are, 1 out.
Ball. Another ball. Freeman's off her game after that home run.
But it kind of goes back to what I was saying a while ago. There Satsuma got a runner on and bunted her over and sacrificed the out there. Who knows if they let the girl swing away, they might have had 2 runners on for the home run and been a 3-run shot. But lucky for us, that didn't happen that way.
Swing and a miss.
She pulled off big time on that. That ball's right down the middle.
Freeman might have got lucky there.
Yeah, you can't leave many of them down like that in the middle.
Because batters are going to connect with that. Strike. Caught her looking. I don't know.
That was a nice job. That's kind of what I was talking to you a while ago about a catcher making a pitcher look good. Because from our viewpoint, that ball was considerably out. And Brooke got around it, caught it back to the middle of the plate, and made it look like a strike.
You can't make that look like a strike, though, no matter how hard you try.
Ball's up and out. But, yeah, the one before that, it looked like it was on the outside corner. And again, Brooke kind of got around it and caught it in a good position to try to show the umpire that it caught the outside corner, was close to it, and she got the strike.
Foul.
5-ball, full count on the batter.
Satsuma only down 1 run. Of course, we update the scoreboards at the end of every half inning. And just for everyone that's not keyed in, of course, it does say 5-2, but that is wrong. It is 5-4 Alma Bryant after the 2-run shot from Satsuma. That's to a right center again.
That might be gone.
That's tossed. That's tossed as well. Tied game. It's a tied ball game. 2 home runs in 1 inning, and all of a sudden that lead has been evaporated. right center. Satsuma's worked that twice and got home runs out of it. As we're trying to update the scoreboard for y'all. So there's the update there. A foul. I wouldn't have swung at that. That was definitely a ball. Ooh, that was definitely high. Had the potential to be wild there, but Tillman's able to catch it. It's a 1-1 count. Foul. It's a 1-2 count here. Bryant needs to get out of the inning as fast as possible and not give up the lead here. I mean, they have given up the lead, but they don't need Satsuma to take it. Sorry, I just think that was just a little bit of a burp or whatnot. I'm not sure. Again, that's definitely a ball. 2-2 count, 1 out. Ball 3. Yeah, Freeman definitely needs to get back in a mojo here. I can definitely tell, the pressure of the game, is starting to affect these players here. That's understandable in the 5-5 game, top of the 5th. A huge warrant for an area. That's simple. Oh, she dropped it. And like I said, pressure is starting to get to them. They're making uncharacteristic, errors. You see that there.
Yeah, and against a good team like Satsuma, you can't do that. You can't give them extra opportunities. So I know that's one thing that coach is going to talk to them about for sure. But hey, it's still 5-5 ball game, 1 out, and the top of the 5th. This game isn't over by any chance. We just got to regroup here and.
Swing and a miss there.
Yes.
Like you said, one swing can change the momentum of the game, and all the momentum seems to be on Satsuma's side. After just a couple of swings.
Yeah, so we definitely got to make sure we get us an out here, calm the girls back down. Again, this is a good ball team we're playing. We're a good ball team ourselves. So
swing and a miss, strike 2. So that's an early 0-2. You want the early 0-2 if you're a pitcher. That's way out, ball.
Yeah, the Bryant football schedule's out. We'll get us another graphic. I know Coach Ward made one for the social media for football, and we'll get another graphic out soon with some updated pictures and a graphic we'll be able to post around.
Big thing, Theodore got moved down to 6A, so we're not facing them.
Right, and I seen some.
Like, I understand that. That's understandable, them moving down to 6A. That's on the left field. And bye-bye.
Number 2. I saw some stuff on social media about why aren't we playing them. That's a rivalry game. So, it didn't work out. It didn't work out where we could play them. You got to get your region games in there, and you got to find a way to get other teams in. And, and it didn't happen. Hopefully in the future it will happen. It wasn't Bryant didn't want to play him or a Theodore didn't want to play him type of deal. It just didn't work out. So whatever you might have heard about one team not wanting to play the other, that's nonsense, and that's just people saying things that they know nothing about.
And that's just hearsay. I mean, we're facing Northridge, so let's just go ahead and dispel any claims about not wanting to face teams.
Right. So it just didn't work out that way. And I won't say some things that on here, but if you got some questions about it, trust me, I'll be more than happy to sit and talk to you about some of the things that go on. And why I personally, if I was the head coach, I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna find somewhere else to go and get my kids some different experience outside of our region,
right?
And outside of our area, as far as this southern part of the area,
mm-hmm.
And go to other places and play. And I think it's a good decision by coach. I think it's a good decision by our administration. So maybe again we'll revisit it in the future. Hey, you want to look at that way, but baseball blasted them.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I know some people are saying something about a score that was we had last year, but you don't look at it that way. Baseball beat them 10-0, 16-9. So I mean, and there was no chance in either one of those games that they were going to win. I mean,
from the get-go.
Don't care who you are, and if you don't like what I just said, it's okay. You can tune off of here. So
not for the fan. No, we are pro Alma Bryant after all. I mean, come on.
I mean, it isn't that way. That I know that's what people are going to say because of what the score was in football, but that wasn't the deal. So
again, 72-0. Yeah, that's gonna be famous. Yeah, understandable. That's the one-off. Understand that. That's not gonna.
I mean, it's over with.
Yeah.
And we're getting on to what's going on here in the future, and right now, Bryant High School is
just excelling in all areas of of sports and athletics, academics, and Theodore. You can't really say the same. Can't really say the same for them, especially in regards to academics. Trouncing them as College Bowl and high Q and whatnot. Just because, we didn't play them in football, that doesn't mean that the rivalry isn't on, There's still the rivalry. It's going to happen as long as Alma Bryant and Theodore exists. As that ends the top of the fifth, the score is still 5-5 as they head towards the bottom of the inning. But,
right,
yeah.
They opened up with Hopeful.
Hopefuls in
6-6 last year.
Yeah, Northern Elmore County.
Made it into the playoffs, went too deep.
Yeah, what are they in? They're in 5A.
So
that's interesting.
It says 6-6 overall, 3-3.
Yeah, they played some good ball teams. Pike Road, there.
Yeah.
Pike Road put 70 something on McGill. So
yeah,
that was one of the crazier games of the season.
So yeah, it is what it is. Just
Mm-hmm.
Gonna say what they want, but here we are in the bottom of the fifth. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of our other sponsors real quick. We'll get off of that subject.
Yeah.
Theodore
going Theodore, and Grand Bay's going good Grand Bay. Grand Bay Dirt, Sand, and Gravel's up here. Gavin Chandler, the owner here. They do land clearing, gray work, mulching, excavation, and material delivery. Locally owned and operated. Calls at 251-599-1367. Hard Rock Stone and Tile LLC at Ward Lane in Semmes, Alabama. You can take them for granted. Call them at 251-645-3439 for inquiries on stone, granite, and tile. Next up is Lenny's Grill and Subs. Owners are Billy and Tanya Parent. You may know the latter name as the head of KCD. They're on Government Boulevard, Mobile, Alabama. They call them at 251-661-8390. Contact Sam McDonald for ordering and catering needs. MCO Enterprises is up. They have a Yahoo. They can contact Kyle and Keldon on their phone numbers. Tree removal, tree trimming, right-of-way clearing, lot clearing, engrave, and dirt work. Thank you to MCO Enterprises for your support of the iNetwork. As we head towards the bottom of the fifth. Lots of fives. Satsuma 5, Bryant 5, bottom of the fifth. That was almost a hit by pitch.
Yeah, ball inside there, so...
That's it, left foul. Next one up. Swing and a miss, strike. Yeah, Northridge is 7-4. They are there in a 6A there. They beat teams like Central High School, Sipsey Valley, Paul W. Bryant, Bessemer City, your Brookwoods and Gordos and whatnot. And they face your Hillcrest. Hueytown was a 75-55 loss. If they face, your McAdory is a good football team. Opelika is a good football team as well. I mean, again, let's dispute the notions that we're scared to face anyone.
Yeah, if anything, we kind of maybe went up in
opponent quality.
A little bit harder.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely see opponent difficulty is harder now.
Ooh, I thought that ball was up.
Me too.
Must
have caught the inside the top left strike zone.
Yeah. So we'll baseball and soccer, all those are changing as well. It'll be region play from now on. So we'll have baseball wise, we'll be gathered with us. Theodore, of course, like I said, is going down. Be Baker, Davidson, MGM.
Strike 3. MGM. Yeah,
MGM,
Baker, Davidson, MGM. Of course.
Foley.
Yeah, Foley moved up.
Fairhope.
Yeah, they both moved up recently, I think.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. Daphne.
Yeah, Daphne must have moved up to 7A. Yeah, Daphne's replacing Theodore, I think.
So all those teams will be in our region for baseball.
Yeah, getting more Baldwin County teams in the region.
Which is very similar, and us coaches were sitting talking about some of that. It has changed over the years. I remember years ago, we were in region play during the 2004 run we had. That was a region. So you play each team twice in your region. It's usually a Tuesday, Friday, I believe is what they're going to go with.
Yeah, the home and away.
And so, you'll have a home and away. So you might play Tuesday. Bryant might have Baker. On Friday, we might travel to Fairhope. And then, later on down the line, Fairhope will come to us on a Tuesday or Friday. So you play once all the way through, and then you play the next time all the way through, changing the home where you're playing. So
yeah, I think that one was going for Tessie's head there. I mean, that's what helmets are for, ball.
So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, we've been back in the area play for a while now. We'll go back to region. We'll be Region 1, and we'll see what we can do. They'll take the top 4 teams out of the region, advance to the playoffs. So, it has good points and bad points to it. We're excited to see what it holds for us next year.
Based in scheduling, outside of the region, outside of the area, even outside state, teams will probably look into increase the amount of teams played in those games as well. That's ball 4.
Yeah, and like I said a while ago, I was talking about football. You have to get your region games in first, and those are set in stone. Those are scheduled. Then you have to go outside and find someone to play you. And you want to make sure you have the same amount of home games as you do away games, especially for football. And you don't want to be on the road 4 weeks in a row type deal. So I mean, it's trying to find the best fit and the best teams to play, and and
those that are willing to come down, because you're not really going to be willing to have like a team like a Huntsville High School going to come down here for a cross-state visit.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You're right. That's a good word. At the bottom of the state. I mean, we're at here at the
quite
very
literally, quite literally. At the Gulf of Mexico. So you maybe want to get some teams from Louisiana, from like a New Orleans or St. Tammany Parish or whatnot, if you're looking for that, or maybe looking for a Panama City, or if you can go that far, Apalachicola or a Tallahassee team to play you.
Right. I know they were looking at some of them teams, and some of those, again, it's just finding a good date. So I know they have, I think, homecoming scheduled, a homecoming date. I'm not sure about senior night or any kind of alumni night yet. They hadn't said anything about that, but I mean that's
the home games are going to be done, early October. Tessie's still in second. That's close.
So
Yeah,
we
she got it.
5 home games, 5 away games, I believe is what it is. And we'll get after it. We'll see what happens with our football program. I'm anxious to see what they do.
Now, you see, after a full year of development, how do they get on?
Got guys like Dwight Malone coming back, Kurt Carden. Offensively, we got a lot of our
That's a ball.
Our guys coming back. Mose, Dixon. I'll say his name, Elijah Anderson. Some of them guys coming back all the way around. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Dixon, I believe, is going to have a standout year.
Yeah, Isaiah
Billy
Dixon.
Gilmore's another one. Billy's being highly recruited by some D1 schools around here. Isaiah's being looked at
as your Southeast Louisiana's and whatnot.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you're not facing your BC Reigns anymore. You're facing Holtville. You're not you're facing Northridge. You're upping the quality of your opponents. Like, we're getting Robertsdale at home too. Just scheduling teams. That would be good fits, and that will provide better challenges and better growth opportunities for your players.
Right. It's the whole picture. And I hadn't even talked to Coach Sessions about why he scheduled some of them.
Ball 4.
Knowing athletics and knowing the coaching and knowing how things work, and not looking at what scores happen in what games and who we played and rivals and blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
blah. It's strictly –
because you've got the first two, the home stretch. You got Holtville and Daphne. That would be a pretty tough home stretch. I mean, and of course, you have then Switching away, then MGM at home, Robertsdale at home. Then you got Baker away. It's going to be tough because Baker's gotten really good. Foley at home for the homecoming game. Then you have a 3-game stretch. You have Fairhope away. That's always going to be tough. Davidson away. Northridge away is going to be tough.
Yeah,
these aren't easy opponents.
Let's talk about, so they're trying to schedule some easy games. You got Hopeful, who's a pretty good ball team. But you got and then you got Daphne.
Yeah, Daphne's always good.
I mean, so that makes no sense.
Daphne made it to state playoffs too.
So we'll see how it goes. I'm interested in seeing how the season starts. And,
yeah, definitely. Because season started 2-0 with wins against MGM and BC Reign. And you're going to be interested to see what happens. With scheduling. Hopeful and Daphne. That's left field. That's good. Get that lead back. RBI double there. 6-5 Hurricanes. Huge.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
Huge left field double. I think that was Anna Acre too. Quell surprise. Quell surprise Anna Acre at it once again.
Yeah, Anna's racked up some RBIs today.
Some RBIs count at 4. 4 RBIs. That is pretty crucial. And hold on. What's going on?
Oh, I didn't see it.
We got one run.
Got another run there. Maybe on a pass ball.
Think that's a wild pitch. Yeah,
Either
pretty
way,
sure.
We got a run
it was a wild pitch, ball 1.
7-5, Alma Bryant.
You love to see it. Man, if you're basically giving free runs like that, then you got to take them. Karen Wishel will say thank you very much. Taking some of the pressure off of her. Definitely not low scoring like the last contest between these two teams. It's that strike 1. And both teams' offenses are going for the throat here.
Yeah, this is going to be definitely, I think it's going to come down.
Last inning.
Extra innings, it looks like. Jeez.
They
kind of
could.
back and forth.
I mean,
one team's going to have a shutdown inning. Let's hope it's the Hurricanes coming.
Yeah, because both the teams have had 2 shutdown innings here. But
we can get a 7-5 lead at the very least going into the top of the 6th.
Yeah.
See if we can anchor down and come out of that one with no runs.
If you can do that, and you find yourself in a really good position to take control of the game.
Make sure if you're in school, make sure we're getting grades taken care of. Summer school is going to be opened up this year, so.
Now, if you need help with grades and whatnot, or graduation requirements, then that's always an option. And it popped up.
I might fall. No. That's going to be out number 3.
That ends the inning.
Hurricanes
7-5.
The Hurricanes are beating Satsuma off the field. So here we go, 7-5.
Yeah, 7-5 on Bryant. We head to the top of the 6th. Man, of course, this would be the way to end out the iNetwork's regular season broadcasting season with a game like this. Now, highly competitive to the very end. So you're going to get the scoreboard updated for y'all. And yeah, hopefully by the time, the spring game comes around, I'll probably come back, commentate that one and then whatnot. But I'm excited to see, if we're able to get, new features in for our broadcasting, just testing out some stuff and whatnot. Because this is more of an advancement phase for us as well. Just us getting more experiences of new things and whatnot. I was always wondering, because I enjoyed the Troy University J-Day thing. Is that going to be a regular thing for the iNetwork students to go and participate in?
Yeah, I'd like for it to be, and I'd actually like to find, some other things that our kids can go to, and so we're actively searching for that kind of stuff.
Such maybe something at University of Alabama or.
Yeah, that'd be nice to try to find something there. I know I want to work with South a little more closely.
Yeah.
On some of the things they do, I like their Jag Nation TV and and they work with ESPN, which most of our colleges, I think all of them do. Now.
Yeah. All of them kind of have to be honest.
I'd like to get some of our students in and kind of shadow and watch them. I wanted to do it this year and just.
Yeah, but it didn't work out.
Get to it, and so hopefully next year we can make that happen. Because we do have third base.
Toss them. Goodbye. Out
go.
one.
And we got some girls who are
Oh, camera decided to tap out on us.
Change that.
All right, hold on. Technical difficulties here, y'all. As we're gonna get everything. Should get everything up. Camera should be up in just a couple of minutes. As a new batter coming in. Jaylee Freeman still pitching for the Hurricanes. And swinging a miss, strike one there. Next pitch incoming here. That is strike 2. What a changeup there. That's a beautiful changeup from Freeman. It's an 0-2 count here. If you can get 2 outs, that'd be really big. Get a shutout inning in the 6th and take control of this game. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Tosser, get out of here. I think. Oh, what's going on here? I thought that was strike. Yeah, swing and a miss. That's out too. Clearly. What's the confusion? Why is she getting back on here? Is there a called ball? What's happening? Does that pitch not count? What's going on here? I'm guessing that last pitch just didn't count for some reason. Foul. I don't know. Maybe she got some tip of the bat onto the ball, advancing 2 feet. I didn't see. Maybe, but still. That's hot. Ball 1. I think we got our camera back. Yes, we do. Just wanted to check up on it. That's popped up left center. Tossed! It's over. That's a home run. That's the 3rd home run for Satsuma. Nothing's ever easy around these parts. 7-6 Hurricanes. Satsuma always finding ways to frustrate Alma Bryant here, and this is a clear example of that. Come on. Anyways, we'll go get that updated at the end of this half inning. Potentially was a chance for Alma Bryant to rob the home run, but nope, didn't happen. And, well, at 7-6, it means Satsuma, that annoying little mosquito that never goes away. 7-6. The 0-1 count here. Oh, that's 1-1 clearly. That's ball. 2-1. Pretty sure.
Yeah, 7-6 ball game. 1 out.
Yeah, 2-1 incoming soon.
Their slap hitter here.
Yeah, slap the bunt. Bye-bye. Out 2. Yeah, that's a routine play. You got to keep working that if you're a Bryant.
Pretty good, too. Good job there by our third baseman. Coming in, sucking that up and getting out there at first. So, be 2 outs.
Just retain the lead here.
Ugh.
I mean, you can't exactly take control of the game, but this is what competitive softball games, you know?
Right. There we are. We're up here talking about football, and I go down to Coach Jackson and Coach Sessions is down there watching the girls and supporting their program.
Ball.
I told Coach Jackson's a big, promoting of our program and of our students. He helps with there that 251 and 707. He runs some of that stuff, and he was big on making videos and highlights and things of that nature. So
that's strike.
He likes all the stuff we're doing. So I was actually down there asking him if he looked at some of the new graphics we've been putting out. He was like, "Yeah, I like some of that stuff." And so any way we can promote our kids, our school, our program, our community, that's what we're about here at the I Network. And it is just not athletics.
Strike 2.
As you see today is a little graphic we made with 2 of our dancers. They need just as much praise. That's a big accomplishment for them going and making a dance team at a college and university. So that's big. It's big for our dance program. That's big for our school and community. That opens up doors.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Fair enough.
So right there, Brooke let that ball take her out of zone. I think that ball was a strike, but the way she caught it, her glove come out of zone, and you could see she kind of put her head up like, that's on me. I didn't get around that. I didn't get a good catch on it.
Yeah. That's swing and a miss. Oh, no. Oh, man. Keep them in the inning.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep them in the inning. And first,
plenty of time there. All she had to do, she's already cleared.
Yeah, throw was a bit tougher to go. She had to reach far for that one. I will say.
But yeah, it's just promoting our kids and our programs and our schools, and like I said, it's just not sports. It's all around.
Yeah, just supporting them getting the experiences, this experiences in colleges, universities, whether that be just a community college or, a big, public or private university.
Well, social media is so big nowadays.
Yeah, Steele, which he got second. So Satsuma have a runner in scoring position. Leading runners at bat, top of the sixth, 2 outs.
So, like I said, social media is so
they call
big
strike.
for students, for kids nowadays. So anytime we can get them out and let them start sharing it, and other people, from around this county and state and outside of this state can see it. That's a big thing. And, on the flip side of that,
strike. That's an 0-2.
For some of you that are out there in the social media world, remember, once you put something on social media, it is hard to erase it. It's out there really forever. In some way, someone can screen capture it, and it's there. Once it's shared, be careful.
Foul.
Be careful what you're putting out there, especially, a lot of jobs now are looking at social media, and colleges are looking at social media. I've heard of students not getting scholarships because of stuff they post on their social media pages.
Yeah, definitely. If that gets reported to if you post something bad, it gets reported to a college, they can revoke your scholarships and even your admission. Like, I know, there's an example in China, someone that got into Columbia University and saying that he was going to use that base to, start, killing Americans, and then that got reported on WeChat, and people there started reporting it to Columbia University, and he got his whole admission revoked to one of the most competitive schools in the entire country, and not just that, the entire world at large.
Yeah. So just be careful. Social media can be a good thing and a bad thing. For us here at Bryant High School, we're going to make it a good thing because we're going to promote the heck out of our students. And our
0-2 count, 2 outs.
Everything else.
Just get out of the inning. Just get out of the inning. Don't concede any more runs.
7-6 ball game.
That's a ball.
That was 0-2. That's not a bad pitch.
Yeah.
Try to get her to chase it out of the zone.
Yeah.
Runner on second base. That's 3 home runs been hit so far by
Satsuma. Come on now. They had a solo, they had a 2-run, and a 3-run. I think they had 2 2-run. Now they had 2 solos.
That's a good job right there.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, we said they could play.
Telling you, defended 5A state champs.
Yeah, but so can Bryant High School. So.
7-6 at the bottom of the 6th. And we'll be back after this short break. I mean, it's crunch time for both of these teams. Put up or shut up.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get a couple more of these. I believe we have Premier Collision.
Yes, we do.
Free estimates, no necessary appointments necessary, lifetime warranty on all repairs. We're here to serve you. We're here to get you back on the road. Go Canes. Thank you to Premier Collision. I think Premier Collision might have been like the second or third sponsor that came in to us this year. So thank you for supporting the
on Sledge Drive in Mobile, Alabama. Now, I'm going to let you do something about this Brown guy. You might know him. He's a Madden YouTuber called RBT, Coach Miller.
Yeah, if you're wanting to get into social media or YouTube, this is a guy to follow here. Samuel Brown. As an alumni, he's a YouTuber, got over 1 million followers or subscribers, I should say.
Got over the mark then.
Yeah, he does this that's what he does for a living, and we appreciate Samuel and all he does. I know he actually bought an ad in our baseball and softball program we had this year, so thank you, Samuel, for supporting the I Network and Alma Bryant Sports.
Again, always open for color commentators.
Yes. we need definitely to get Samuel back out here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We got a couple more we'll get to at the very end to finish out things.
That's a ball. That's a bit too high, the umpire rules.
Bottom of the sixth, Alma Bryant's leading a tight ball game, 7-6 over the defending 5A state champion Satsuma Gators.
Two Mobile County teams looking to do one over on each other. Hit foul.
Bryant was able to edge them earlier in the year, a 2-1 ball game. That's kind of a little that was in Bryant was knocking off some wins during that time, playing some good competition and knocking off a few wins. Went through a little dry spell here lately, but we're
4-6 losses. Yeah,
we're looking to break out of it, and some of those are very tight ball games too. So, like a change up ball.
Call ball there. Let's see, I think that's a 2-1 count. It is.
Need base runners here for the Hurricanes.
Definitely just pad the lead up as much as possible. Foul. 2-2 now.
Again, say it again just in case you skipped me earlier. Make sure you go on and follow us on all our social media platforms. That's from
subscribe to us. We're just inches away from 1,000 subscribers. That's a big milestone there. If you can, subscribe to that notification bell. Get updates when we go live, or when we do morning announcements and whatnot. As that will be a call strike 3. That was that was definitely a scraper, no matter what.
That was close.
Anyways, I'm wondering, like in the next few years, will you have stadium expansions, or building new stadiums, or you could build a new soccer stadium, build a new tennis field or whatnot. Like there will be definitely some more further improvements to the school. I mean, I can't wait for that can't wait for them to happen.
Yeah, Mr. Sprinkle's big on improvements. When he was a head baseball coach here at Bryant High School, we always had a major project that we were working on our facility here, our baseball facility, and that has not changed.
And to the third baseman, that's out.
That has not changed with him.
Tossed out 2. That's 2 quick outs there for Satsuma. Let's see if they can't get Bryant out of the inning and put pressure on their fielding in the top of the 7th. Emma.
A famous number 4 with the Hudson family.
She was judged to not swing at that ball 1.
So, yeah, you'll see around here Mr. Sprinkle's already made a lot of improvements in his short tenure here. The windscreen, on the backside by the buses, to new paint all in the school. We're fixing to get new gym floors put in.
Yeah, that's big. And that ends the bottom of the 6th quickly. It's squeaky bum time. Top of the 7th. Bryant's up by 1. Let's just go through these sponsors really quickly. Roberts Electrical Contractors. You see the full-service electrical company helps with commercial, industrial, and utility electrical needs. You see all the work they do. Call them 251-633-4292. We'll let you do the Roberts family one.
Yeah, the Roberts family sports. Trey Roberts and the I Network. Trey is going to be a graduate of this year of the 2022 class at Bryant. He's in the marching band and concert band as well. Congratulations to Trey. Excellent job on all you've done here for Bryant High School, and thank you to the Roberts family for sponsoring the I-Network.
Finally, S&E Marine and Power Sports LLC, Amar, driving by Labatt, Alabama. Call them at 251-635-4271 or email them at S&E Marine and Power Sport at yahoo.com. Thank you to all of our sponsors of the I-Network. And if I'm Bryant Athletics, final inning or final softball broadcast of the year. Well, of course it was going to end this way. It was going to end in a nail biter, wasn't it?
Yeah. And unfortunately, this is the last regular season home game for the Hurricanes.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
sleep is not us to live broadcast any sporting events.
That are state, playoff, because they want it to be on the NFHS network, which is understandable, promoting your own thing, but
right.
but
I
want.
don't think our cameras have worked here since we got them. There's just down here has always been kind of an issue with Wi-Fi and things of that nature. But anyway.
Yeah, but the thing is, we started the YouTube channel to provide, free, content of, Alma Bryant athletics. So you don't want people, have to pay for anything like that.
Right, and it's something y'all could run too, and that
right.
was one, the other reason we do it, because it's something y'all can go in there, manually handle the cameras, and things of that nature. So, but unfortunately, state doesn't allow us. So we tried to do it last year when we were hosting the
area tournament softball. Yeah,
softball. So unfortunately, we're not able to do soccer because we get down there and we do soccer. Again, it can't be broadcasted live. That's not to say we can't get us a camera down there and just set it up and let it run. And
and maybe do live social media updates like we tried to do last time.
We'll definitely have somebody there at the game to kind of take some pictures and give some updates and things like that. So, and same way with baseball. I'll be in baseball, and Coach Ward will be there too. And Coach Ward does a good job keeping the baseball social media going during games. So he'll be there with this Friday.
That's pop center field. Got it out one.
Woo! That's a big catch.
Huge.
1 out. 7-6 ball game.
Karen Wisher.
Woo. And then again, we'll update you on the MCPSS Film Festival too. Hopefully, we can come away with something in that. It'd be very nice for our program here, the iNetwork program. So, I wish our kids luck. And again, like I said, I'll have somebody there viewing y'all and watching things and helping out, and hopefully y'all take plenty of pictures. Keep me going on what's going on.
Right, of course, just things are about to come to a head. Right field. That should fall fair, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good job.
Good job
to over there. Got to it very quick, kept running on first base.
Yeah, just prevent the double. Just prevent them from running, as far as possible. If they have to get a base hit, make it a single. And only 1 out there. Still 2 outs left to go to secure a very important victory. Definitely would be a momentum boost that Bryant needs just before the area tournament. Of course, they've got St. Paul tomorrow in the away game before we do go to the area tournament. Starting May 3rd against Theodore Baker. So I wonder what the pinch runner, Yeah,
Satsuma's been moving the bases pretty well tonight. They like to run the bases and put a little pressure on the opposing team. So maybe they got someone in there a little quicker for Satsuma. I was talking to Coach Williamson the other day because I was curious about how leads and how they come off the bases, and what the deal is there. And the ball's got to be, I think, out of the hand, I think is what he told me, of the pitcher before they can leave the base. And it's basically a timing thing. I mean, it really is. I've been kind of trying to watch to see if Satsuma's leaving early. And it's so close, you're not going to be able to really tell unless it's just very, very obvious.
Yeah. Once it's obvious like they're getting a head start, then
the deal is you kind of want to be on the back side of the bag, kind of like their runner is now. You can barely see the legs sticking out. So that way you already have your momentum going by the time it leaves the circle of the hand.
Yeah, like again, you can't tell. It's like almost at the exact same time there. 2 balls, 1 strike. With the 1 out.
Been a long day. I want to say happy birthday to my mother-in-law.
Foul ball, 2-2. Happy 70th birthday to Miss Kenny.
She was an IEC for our exchange students here at Bryant High School.
And the education first foundation. And we still have, those exchange students, still coming down with Bryant as a result. Strike 3! Tosser. 1 out left.
2 outs, runner on first.
You've got the leading runner at home, the tying runner at first.
Seeing who was hitting the home runs earlier.
I know there's 3 batters that hit home runs. That's a third of their lineup, Coach.
Still up 7-6.
That's ball. Yeah, this is definitely make or break. Like, who's gonna rise to the occasion here? Like, who's gonna falter?
Yeah, talking to Coach Bonds, he says they're right on the verge of. He felt that they hadn't put a full game together. As far as Satsuma Gators, that is, on all facets of the ball game. So,
always looking at areas to improve.
Geez, man, they've hit the ball well, pitched well, but Hurricanes can play.
Foul. That's 2. That's 1-2.
That's for sure. Hurricanes are a good ball team, and they're going to go into the tournament here, with being a favorite to come out of it and go on to regionals.
They go into regionals, and then to state. At the 1-2. It's foul. They're staying alive, Satsuma. They're staying alive by a thread. I will say a very, very thin thread. It's getting thinner every time. Time check 7:56 p.m. here as the sun has set on Biola Battery. And on Irvington and on all of South Mobile County. For the night. And, of course, hurricane season is coming back up. I just want everyone to know, just make sure you have your hurricane preparations in check. Hurricane season is going to come up, in a couple weeks' time. And we're going to start to see more tropical developments. Just make sure you have your game plans ready. That's a base hit. Right field. Runner's going to be advancing to third. Ooh.
Bobble that, throw in. Runner first and third.
But again, it was advancing towards third as well. Just trying to keep her on third.
Yeah, you can't get. I don't know. The ball was in the infield, so it's kind of hard for him to send her home. You can't anticipate them bobbling on the relay. So he held her up. So it's still a 7-6 ball game. Runner on first and third.
It's just more stress.
Another runner.
More stress. Yep.
Yeah, he's bringing in another runner.
Bringing a pinch.
Tight ball game here. Satsuma 2 outs. Top of the 7th. After changes are made. All right, here we go.
These are the moments you live for as a softball player. It's still the 1-0 count.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's no pickoffs in
2-0.
In softball, so should the runner be going here? I doubt I don't know.
Only if it's a wild pitch do you bring third home. 3-0.
You're telling the batter to take here. Load the bases up. 3 pitches, not even close.
That's low. Now what?
Well, we got a force play anywhere, so all force anywhere hitting in the field.
Yeah.
Force out. So.
Yeah, it would be. No, if they're looking to bunt home, catcher just gotta run and get to it, and then just tag. Just reach out and get third. Yeah, Satsuma's going to be looking for the outfield hit or walk.
This is a tight ball game. Got me nervous up here.
Tightest the margins here.
Let's see if we can switch to a big view for me and you here.
Strike one. That's exactly what she needed. Exactly what Jaylee needed. I'm assuming she's still on the mound, able to do the complete game, hopefully.
We're going to make things a little bit bigger for me and you to see on our screen. Ball's
Pop.
up. Oh, yes.
Yes. I thought for a second that could be bobbled, but
It was about to pop out of the glove.
oh,
Good job by the Hurricanes. Great ball game.
what
What
a game!
Good win for the Hurricanes over a quality opponent there.
Very quality
in
opponent.
Satsuma.
7-6 the scoreline. Very even game. Bryant edging up by the narrowest of margins, and of course that's how my regular season commentary ends. It ends on a good game. Of course it is. It's only right that Bryant won it as well.
Yeah, and good job by the Hurricanes. It's a way to stay in their bases loaded, 2 outs. Satsuma was still fighting. Hurricanes was able to pull it out. Little prayer there around the mound. Again, good ball game, good win. Getting us ready for the area tournament. We'll play again tomorrow against St. Paul at St. Paul. So hopefully they can go over there and take care of business there and get going into this area tournament and come out. Hopefully can go on the regionals.
Right, and then on to state.
Right.
You know?
And I know this is probably our last regular season.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you, Braden, for everything you've done for Bryant and for the iNetwork. It's been fun from you telling Mr. Burks.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh Lord, I thought I was a dead man walking that day.
The mic was still hot.
Oh Lord. One thing being a commentator is when you've got a hot potato in your hands. Like definitely, and just mic skills and whatnot. It's been an honor to be with the iNetwork for the 4 years that I've been here, just learning, delivery skills and commentary, just learning my knowledge in the sports that we do as well, and just being able to basically kind of live out sort of a childhood dream, just having that opportunity, having the opportunities that I've had going to J-Day and whatnot. It's been cool. It's been a fun experience these 4 years. I can't wait to see this organization grow, in the years to come. Like, who's going to come here? Who's going to be the next voice of Alma Bryant? Because that's something that we still need to decide.
Yeah, and I can't wait to have you back. Go off to college, do great
Yeah.
things, and see the world. And whenever you're at home and we're broadcasting, you're more than welcome to come and sit beside us and help out with the commentary. I've known Braden since he was a little bitty old fella, and I always knew just talking to him this was something. Once we started doing this,
Yeah.
he already liked sports.
And I already couldn't play sports to save my life. I tried park football. I tried park soccer. I sucked at both.
So talking to him there, my son dances his sister, and I knew his mom, and
Yeah.
and I said, Braden has a place here in the iNetwork. We do commentary and we broadcast games, and he was all for it. So he was prepared. He was ready to go. If I could have got him as a 7th grader, I would have been a 7th grader.
Lord.
So it's just good to have someone that I can rely on and trust on to get things going whenever things get hectic. He's
Right.
here. He's helping me out. And we still have some other kids like that, but Braden's been doing it for 4 years straight, and he don't miss. He's here. He don't let me miss. And if it was up to Braden, we would do every single game that is a home game at Bryant High School. I have to tame him back a little bit, so I can see my wife and
Right.
take care of business.
Like
at
you've
home.
got family matters to take care of too,
He's still living the kid life. I can't do Monday,
hold
Tuesday,
on.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week.
Right.
I really do. I really appreciate it. And you're definitely going to be missed.
Yeah.
You really are. You're going to be missed.
I'm still excited for the future this organization has. When I joined, it was only 2 years old. We were still broadcasting on Seymour.
Yeah,
and now for
your future, I know you're going to do some great things.
and I'm excited for it as well. Just to go out, just do passion projects, research projects and whatnot, and college and whatnot. Just living my life, and experiencing what I want to on my own terms or whatnot. It'll definitely be liberating. It'll be a fun experience. But I know that's what y'all are not here for any SAP stories. Y'all are here for the sports. And Alma Bryant winning against Satsuma 7-6. Great game here. And if this is the last time that I do this, then I'm going to do this with as much pride as I can. Thank you for watching the Yai Network this year as we close out our regular season broadcasting. It's been a pleasure, commentating to y'all, the audience, and for y'all. We thank y'all for watching, your loved ones, your friends, your classmates, compete in the sports that they love, to win these games, to show off this high school's, excellence in all facets of athletics. That is going to be it for us from Hurricane Softball Field. That's the end of our regular season of broadcasting program. One more time, I'm Braden Vick.
And I'm Coach Miller.
And we can't wait.